You have just completed your very first festival set. How was it?
It was amazing. I mean, beforehand, I was super nervous before I came out. I was like literally bawling my eyes, and I called my mom before. I always do this. My poor mom, like, I rang her, and she was like, "Oh my God, like, calm down, you'll be grand." And after that, we hung up, and I was still crying. Then my manager comes out, and he's like, "Oh my God, stop crying, you can do this." Still cried, and then I did it, and then it was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." So I'm happy that it went down well.
And if you missed her set, first of all, bad. You shouldn't have done. There is an after party tonight.
Yeah. Playing the after party in the Grand Social. I'll be on, I think the after party is at like 11, starts at 11, and I'll be on at midnight or something like that. So come check me out if you're still up. So you're still living that party life.
I think one or two people have peaked a bit soon, to be honest, but we'll see if they'll get their second wind. Your mum obviously must be very proud of you.
Yeah.
And were you looking down to the crowd today and seeing familiar faces?
Oh yeah, like a lot of my mates came down, which I'm so happy about because that gave me confidence. And of course, just like people that have been to my other gigs as well, like I recognize them as well. So that was cool. I mean, it just gives you more confidence when you see people that you've seen before and people who support your music and just vibe with you. Like that's just awesome.
Talking of being supported, 500,000 plays for Troublemaker.
I know.
I mean, how good is that?
Crazy. I mean, that song came out like in April, so it's been like 6 weeks. It hasn't even hit the 2-month mark yet. And for like, I don't know, for me it's crazy because I'm unsigned and I'm still upcoming. So to get that and being, you know, still kind of small in my eyes, I'm still kind of getting up there. It's crazy.
I mean, can you get your head around physically what sort of 500,000 people look like?
I actually can't. I mean, just what I had out there, that's not 500,000 people, but that was a lot of people for me. So I can imagine what, like, I can't even imagine what 500,000 looks like. I mean, it's crazy.
That'll be what, sort of about 6 Crow Parks.
Exactly. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get over that. I don't think I'll ever forget that. Like my first 500,000 plays, that will always stay with me. So however many songs I come out with, even if they reach 2 million, 3 million or whatever, like that first 500,000 plays is crazy. I'll never forget it.
And can you tell, can't you, where they're from? Are they just Ireland or all over the place?
It's all over the place, actually. Like this, like you can check where it's being played or whatever, and it's like, of course, you know, Ireland's #1, and then there's the UK, and then there's like all over Europe and it's everywhere, all over the world. So that's cool as well. Even like when I get followers and people who tweet me, be like from South America, and they're like, "Oh my God, listening to this," I'm like, "What? That's crazy!" Like, I'm from Balbriggan. This does not happen to people like me. It's crazy, but it's great. Like, I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying my life. I just love it.
Now, it seems like you've come out of nowhere, but of course, if you're an overnight sensation, it takes years to get to there. So when did you start sort of singing seriously? When did you start singing for fun?
I started singing seriously. Like, I would always say, like, when I became Soulé properly was a year ago. And then that's when, I'll just say I became Soulé when Love No More came out. I just put it there. But and it's been like, what, not even a year yet. I think it's been like 8 months or 9 months or something like that. So it just happened relatively quickly. I mean, Love No More was the track that, like, you know, got the attention. Do you know what I mean? And everybody was like, "Who's that girl?" And I was just that girl from Balbriggan. I keep saying Balbriggan. I feel like I'm proper promoting that place.
Well, I hear it's a great place to spend a week on your holidays.
Of course,
sunny
yes.
Balbriggan.
Bracken Court Hotel, lads. Bracken Court.
I mean, in a way, you're pioneering, because there hasn't been. I mean, there's been great producers and R&B artists, but it's all quite new and shiny. The R&B scene here. Did you think it would be embraced by radio?
To be honest, I think a lot of people think, like, for me, my definition of R&B is not what I do. You know, I feel like I do electronic pop music, and I think there is a place for R&B. Like, there are amazing R&B artists that I know and that are killing it, you know. And there's the likes of, even in the hip hop scene, there's Jafar's, he's amazing. There's Super Silly, and they're like R&B funk and all that good stuff. And then there's me, where I do, you know, electronic pop music. So there's definitely a scene right now for any kind of music in the Irish music industry. And, you know, as well as that, I think we're just adding to what's already there. You know, Ireland is famous for its pop, for its rock bands and stuff like that, and we're just another, like, element of that, you know, to look at Ireland and take it seriously. So we're not like a new scene per se. I think a lot of people are saying that, but I think we're just adding to what's already there. You know, making Ireland.
I think, to be fair, what's happened is that it seems like it came out of nowhere because it wasn't done through the existing music industry. It's people like yourself and your mates making music, and then it's kind of like, oh, wow. You know, so for us, it wasn't as known as, say, the rock scene. Tell us about, you mentioned a few of your friends there, the Diffusion Lab. It sounds like an amazing collective of creative people.
Yeah, I mean, the guys in Diffusion Lab are amazing. You know, I started with that. To be honest, when Soulé came about, it was through Diffusion Lab. You know, we worked together, and then Love No More was born there. You know, so it's like Diffusion Lab and Soulé. It's like we'll never separate. You know, like that's family. Those are my brothers. You know what I mean? I love those guys to bits, and they're honestly doing so well, and I'm so proud of them. You know, they're just, you know, creating something, a great buzz, to be honest, and definitely the Irish music scene is popping through them as well. What
were the first records you bought as a girl?
Oh shit.
And you can't lie now. If it's embarrassing, if it's Christa Berg, you have to tell us.
Do you know what? Yeah, the first, like, after my confirmation, do you know when you get confirm money? Yeah. I got I don't know if you guys know Ciara. Make some noise if you know Ciara, please. Yes, okay, good. I brought Ciara's album called Goodies. That album is gold to me till now. It's the shit. But and then I also bought the Alicia Keys album called Songs in the Minor. That album is amazing. And of course, Fallen was in that album as well. So those are my first two albums.
That's a pretty decent
Not
place.
bad, isn't it? Not bad.
Not too embarrassing to tell the kids about that. I saw a little clip the other day with you with DJ Mona Lisa.
Yes.
Which I thought, tell us about her.
Mona! She's here!
Excellent. No,
you should come up.
It was a wonderful, because about 30 seconds, not long enough.
Yeah, I met Mona through, in music anyway, like in the music scene or whatever, everybody was like, you know, DJ Mona Lisa, she's killing it. And I wanted to do something different from my festival set, and I was like, you know what, let me bring in that girl power and get a female DJ who's killing it. And it just made sense to have DJ Mona Lisa. You know, she's the best. And I was like, you know what, we could do something great together. And then she came about. Then I also have Holly and Galia, my BVs as well, and they're just amazing vocalists that I was like, imagine all three of us together doing something cool, and then this happened. So we're killing it. I'm so proud.
And I'm sure you'll get to travel soon. I mean, there must be lots of interest from both sides of the water, America and the UK. Any plans to sort of venture further afield?
Definitely. I mean, for right now, I'm still up and coming, and I think it's important for me to, you know, kind of make a name for myself where I'm from. It makes sense, you know, to be from Ireland and make a name for myself here and then start looking out. So right now I'm chilling, you know, in Dublin, doing gigs here and there, and I'm just having fun right now. But of course, definitely I like to go abroad, maybe next year, who knows. I mean, I'm happy here, and that's all that matters.
Did I hear you spent time working at Disneyland Paris?
Oh my God! How'd you know this?
I've been doing my research. I've been stalking you in Balbriggan for the last month. There was me behind the car outside with the binoculars.
So funny. Everybody keeps bringing that up. It's so funny. Yeah,
I'm just jealous. How good was it?
It was actually fun. I mean, I spent 6 months there. Was living with my mates. We had a good time. You know, what happened in Disney stays in Disney. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had a good time. It was fun. I think this was like, what, 2015, 2014, so it's been like a while, but I know, yeah, Disney, it's so random, isn't it? Like, you worked in Disney, what?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's about the music, but as you say, there's all sorts of other bits, the promoting yourself. I switched on the 6 o'clock show the other week. I've been known to grace their sofa, and there you were. I saw you didn't have to cook anything, did you?
No, I did. Thank God, like, because I would have burnt the house down, honestly. I think that's my first time actually having mussels, and I'm not gonna lie, I was scared before I was trying it because it was live, right? And he's like, here you go, try it. And I was like, oh my God, if this tastes bad, like, my face will not be able to hide.
I don't want to be sick on national TV.
But it was really nice. It was actually really nice. So yeah, I'll definitely have some more mussels, like, if anybody
and do you enjoy that kind of thing, shooting the breeze?
Cool. It was cool. It was fun. I mean, It didn't last. I feel like if it was like longer, I'd be more nervous, but it was like really quick. Boom, boom, boom. So I was excited. And apparently I'm good at talking. I don't know if I'm talking too fast.
I haven't noticed. You seem very shy.
I'm actually an introvert. A lot of people don't know this. I like being at home and staying in. A lot of my friends will know this. Like, they'll text me, come out, and I'm like, no. Like, they hate me for that. But hopefully now, like, I'll be more like, I'll come out more.
Now, even though you're praising my dress sense, I don't pay too much attention to fashion, but several of my girlfriends were saying you look very sharp all the time. Are you a vintage girl, secondhand clothes? I mean, where do you get your clubber?
I'm definitely an ASOS girl. Make some noise for ASOS. Make some noise for ASOS. No. Oh. I love getting my bits on ASOS and ASOS Marketplace, and just even like I am a vintage girl as well. I love 90s look, 90s vibe. You know, I'm a 90s baby. Well, I'm not really a 90s baby. I was born in the 90s, but I grew up in the millennials. So I mean, yeah. But still, I'm a 90s baby. So I love that. I love that era, that fashion, and stuff like that.
Now, you had a great night out earlier in the year. A Choice Irish Song of the Year nomination.
Yeah.
Who won it? I know that fella Horan had a nomination, but who actually won it?
Picture This won it.
Oh,
Song of the Year, yeah. I mean,
a...
that song was bomb, so they definitely deserve to win it.
Was that a big night for you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was great. I mean, being nominated amongst like the likes of Niall Horan, James Vincent McMorrow, Hair Squad, and all those cool guys. It was cool. That's my first song. That's my first single. I never expected to be nominated. You know what I mean? So it was really, really cool. Just being nominated is amazing. So I was happy.
And also, I think this weekend, how amazing you look at the Irish stage that you were on. The quality. Anyone you're going to check out tonight yourself?
Oh, definitely going to check out Bad Bones. She's amazing. She's playing on the Bulmer's Live stage. And of course, we're going to check out the awesome Maura Massa. I'm a big fan. So I'm going to check him out as well. And yesterday, of course, we had Bonsai and Jafaris, and I was here as well. And amazing. Amazing. So
these are good days for music. Soulé, thank you so much. And we'll see you hopefully down the Grand Social 12:30 tonight.
Yeah, perfect.
Soulé.
Thank you.